If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. I'm Sarah, this is Cancer Capricorn Guidance, and I'm here to bring you love, light, and guidance through tarot, astrology, and spirituality. As always, before we get started, in my description box, you can find my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you can find my email, you can find a link to my Etsy where I have stickers for sale of my logo. I have my Venmo and PayPal down there if you want to donate. It means the world to me, so thank you so much. At the end of the day, I make a lot of content on a lot of different platforms. I have readings on TikTok, I have memes on Instagram, I have shit posting and just like astrology thoughts on Twitter. Those are all cool. Follow me and all that. But at the end of the day, what I really love doing is one-on-one readings with people. I do a cool model where I kind of like to work with the client to see what they're truly looking for, what they want to get out of the reading, especially if they're new to astrology and tarot, if they've never really had a reading done for them before. I love working with clients who are new to this stuff, and I love giving them exactly what they're looking for and kind of work with them. I do a pay what you want model, and I do it over a few different mediums. However you want the reading delivered to you, I can cater to that. So if you do want to schedule a reading with me, you can DM me on any of those platforms, or you can email me and we will set something up. But anyways, let's get into this stuff, Libra. So Libra, your season is coming up very fast. We already have a few planets in your sign. There's going to be a lot of action surrounding Libra this month, so I just wanted to go over some of the planets' transits and some of the aspects that are going to be happening in Libra and honestly the cardinal signs. So basically Libra is going to be a hot topic this month. We have Mercury in Libra, which is going to be retrograding at the end of the month. We have Mars in Libra. Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio pretty soon. But before it does, we have these planets in Libra making squares to Pluto retrograding Capricorn, which is going to be really interesting because Libra, it's this planet of balance, of harmony, of beauty, of wanting things to be stable and wonderful, wanting to see eye to eye with others. But this Pluto in Capricorn is really trying to take things down. It's really trying to change our perspective, change our minds, bring about a lot of destructive change, but for the better. And I feel like this Libra is going to help settle a lot of that dust, or with these squares, it's going to bring in a lot of contention between the changes that are happening and the desire to keep the peace, per se. We also have some of these planets trining all of these retrograde planets in Aquarius. So that's actually going to be really cool. So Saturn retrograding in Aquarius is going to be making some trines to the Sun in Libra when it moves into Libra later in the month, Mercury retrograde in Libra, Venus in Libra, Mars in Libra. So this trine to Saturn retrograde in Aquarius is going to be really interesting because, again, it's this desire to keep the peace, to keep things stable, but Saturn retrograde in Aquarius wants to make really big changes in really tough ways. You know, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius has been teaching us a lot of tough lessons about individuality versus community, how we find a way to balance those two things, how we come together but also differentiate ourselves. And these planets in Libra trining it are going to give us a nice boost in how we keep the peace and how we really do form that community by balancing the things within ourselves and also learning to balance ourselves with the people around us. On September 7th, we do have a new moon in Virgo. That's going to be a really lovely time for everybody to set new intentions surrounding purity, prioritizing ourselves, our bodies, our well-being, our mental health, our physical health, getting back into a really solid, positive routine, cleaning out our spaces, any new intentions you want to set regarding setting new habits in general. This is a really good time to do that. Right around the time the Sun moves into Libra, we have Mercury in Libra making a square to Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So that's going to be interesting because we have this desire to speak really clearly, to speak in a very straightforward way that maintains and upholds beauty and grace and likability. We want to be liked, we want to keep the peace, we want to keep the harmony, but again, that Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, it wants to just keep breaking things down, tearing down our perceptions, our preconceived notions, our ways we've always done things. Those are all crumbling down right now. And it's important to keep the peace. It's important to speak really clearly. And it's really important to see eye to eye with the people around us, using our words in the most efficient and helpful way as possible. So with all these planets in Libra making trines and squares to these outer planets in Aquarius and Capricorn, this is going to be a really interesting time where our personal lives and our personal relationships are actually going to be really interconnected with some of the bigger things that are happening in our outer world, in the collective world. So this is a really powerful time, this September-October period. We might be actually seeing some positive changes in terms of legislation and the ways that, Libra energy brings about diplomacy and peace and harmony, and the desire to bring about those kinds of changes. With Aquarius, that communal energy, that community aspect, and Pluto and Capricorn retrograde, all these things coming down around us could bring about really positive changes. So Libra, I know that was a lot. A lot of it has to do with a lot more collective stuff. So I think that, just a piece of advice, when it is a specific season in a certain sign where there's a lot of planets in that sign, I love watching the readings for that sign because there's a lot of action that is affecting all of us collectively. So that's just a little piece of advice. So let's jump into your reading, Libra. I'm feeling pulled to do the I Am Everything Oracle first. I want to start off with this. Not sure why. I haven't used these cards in a long time, but let's start with this. Can I just get one message to start off for Libra for the month of September? This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, whatever placements you may have in your chart, whatever energy you've been vibing with. Let me just get one message for Libra to start this off for September. Any messages for Libra? Whoa. I am ambitious, the number 29. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all of those involved. I am ambitious. So Libra, with a lot of these things that are going to be happening, if you are a Libra rising or if you're a Libra sun, a lot of these things are going to be happening in the sign of Libra for you. So this is a good time to take a lot of this beautiful energy, a lot of this action, especially with Mars and Libra. You may be feeling really ambitious right now. You may be feeling like you really want to start a lot of projects. You have a lot of really great ideas, and they may be surrounding how to bring more beauty, balance, harmony, how to bring more peace, how to bring people together. Those are ideas that are really worth pursuing. So yeah, this is a really good time to lean into that ambition and use it to your advantage. So let's get started. Let's get into it, Libra. Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, whatever placements you may have in your chart, whatever energy you've been vibing with. If you're a Libra rising, there's a lot of this Virgo Libra action in your 12th and 1st houses right now. So you may be feeling like things are coming to an end. Things may be closing out and new things are starting for you. I really like that energy for you, Libra. Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Libra? Any messages for Libra? Any messages for Libra for the month of September? I'm getting this energy of if people aren't going to help me out and see eye to eye with me and do this with me, then I'm going to go about it alone. Yeah, okay. Libra, I feel like you've been experiencing some disconnect with the people around you, whether it's friends, whether it's the people that you work with, or some family members. You feel this weird disconnect with the people around you, like maybe even thrown off by the things that they say or their actions they're taking. You're like, why does that rub me the wrong way? Like, why is that not a reflection of you? Why is that not a reflection of me? The kind of friendships I want to be in, the kind of connections I want to be in. And it's kind of pushing you towards this energy, wanting to be more and more closed off from certain people. I feel like you're starting to get a lot more picky about what you put your emotional time and energy into. Maybe a little bit emotionally isolated right now, a little bit closed off. You're just trying to really be more discerning about who you spend your time with, who you share your ideas with, the kind of energy you want to be around. I feel like it's coming from this desire to get more clear about your spirituality. I feel like your spirituality is something that you've been disconnected from, and it's something that you want to get back in touch with. Yeah, I feel like whoever this is, again, there's people that you just don't see eye to eye with. There's people that you don't connect with. There's people that don't have the same goals and visions as you, and it's kind of clicking in your brain like, okay, maybe I'm not in spiritual alignment with these people. Maybe I'm being pulled in a different direction. Maybe I'm being called towards something else. Maybe I really need to use my higher intuition right now to help me, you know, move towards the right people and move away from the wrong people. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like, I can't be around these people anymore because I have big goals, big dreams, big ambitions, and it's not that they're getting in the way, it's just that we really don't feel in alignment. I don't feel connected to them. I don't feel like where I'm going is where they're going. They have completely different ideas about what they want for themselves, the kind of work that they're doing, the kind of goals that they have, like where they're going in life, the kind of activities that they like to do. You really just feel a disconnect with these people around you. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, I feel like you're getting a lot more picky about who you spend your time with. And I feel like spirit is calling on you to get in touch with your spirituality, to rely on the coincidences, the synchronicities. Pay attention to these things right now. You may not be paying attention. You may not be aware that you're not even paying attention, but there may be signs and symbols around you that are trying to help you, move you towards the right direction. And I feel like it's going to be away from these people that aren't for you. I feel like you do have big goals, you do have big dreams, you do have big ambitions right now, and these people are not really helping you. They may be hindering you, and you may be kind of being pushed in a direction towards people that are going to help you on this journey, that do see eye to eye with you, that want to help you with these goals, that want to help you pursue these things, that want to team up with you and really make this happen. They have the same vision, they have the same dreams as you. And I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Wands, you're feeling on fire right now. This Knight of Pentacles energy is so Virgo to me. You feel like you're like, all right, I'm ready to sit down. I'm ready to plan this out. I'm ready to write the to-do list. I'm ready to do the step-by-step. I'm ready to make a big-ass goals plan, a 2-month plan, whatever. I want to sit down and make this happen. I want to plan it out. I want to be meticulous. I want to be articulate. I want to take this step by step, take this day by day. What do I need to do? What are the necessary steps that I need to take? Because supporting this is the Page of Wands, which is that fiery, passionate energy. You have a goal, you have this vision, you have this desire, you have this talent and this ability to do whatever this is. I feel like one of Libra's main talents is bringing people together. So that may be something that's going to be really helpful to you. But in order to do that, you need to move away from certain people first in order to move towards the right people. But I feel like you have this beautiful, powerful combination of Knight of Pentacles and Page of Wands. I have the dedication, I have the willpower to see this through, and the Page of Wands is like, I have the passion and the dream and the vision and the creativity to really get this going. And I feel like these two things are going to be really beautiful to make this ambition work for you, to make this ambition turn into something really powerful and beautiful. So let's grab some clarifiers. I'm using the Casey Musgraves deck. I love this deck. I love it so much. I got it from a friend. It was a gift. But if you don't know who Casey Musgraves is, go to her website. She's the coolest, and she has really cool merchandise. She's just a musical artist. But her tarot deck is so beautiful. Like, the aesthetic is wonderful. Alright, can I get a clarification for the Three of Cups in reverse here for Libra? Clarification for the Three of Cups in reverse here for Libra for the month of September. Clarification for the Three of Cups in reverse. Why? Page of Pentacles. All right, so not only do you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like whoever you're kind of moving away from, friendship-wise, whatever disconnect you're feeling, again, it's pulling you towards a new opportunity. It's pulling you towards something else. There's, every time that you kind of move away from one thing, there's an opportunity to move towards something else. And I feel like this idea that's brewing under the surface is kind of making you realize that the people around you are not in alignment with you. They're not for you. And this idea that you have, this goal that you have, this thing that you want to start putting a lot of time and energy into, this new path that you want to go down, the idea is almost in conflict with your current connections. All right, can I get a clarification for the Four of Cups here for Libra? Death in reverse. I feel like you're moving towards this energy of becoming more and more discerning and specific about who you want to spend your time around. You're being a little bit emotionally closed off, or maybe you yourself are feeling kind of rejected. And I feel like it's this tough feeling of like certain connections kind of fall out of your life and fall out of the way, and sometimes we can't get in the way of that. Sometimes we kind of just have to let things fall apart or fade away in the ways that they're supposed to, because we're being moved towards something bigger, greater, better, people who are bigger, greater, better. This death in reverse, I'm almost seeing a resistance to these friendships and connections that aren't working for you. There's a resistance to letting them go, letting them end. And I feel like it's because of this disconnect with spirit. You're not necessarily connected to spirit right now. And I feel like getting in touch with your high priestess, getting in touch with that feminine, wisdom-filled part of you will help you realize that these are connections that need to be phased out, and you need to help yourself with facilitating that. Can I get a clarification for the high priestess in reverse? Wow. The Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, again, I feel like there's this emotional stubbornness almost. I almost feel like you are looking out for some sort of help. You're asking the universe for help, or you're like, I need help. And spirit is saying, I will help you if you come towards me a little bit, if you connect with your intuition a little bit. I'm sending you signs, I'm sending you signals, but you have to pay attention. It's like you're asking for help and you're like, where is it? Where is it? I'm not getting it. Babe, you got to move away from the people who aren't helping you first. You got to cut off the dead weight. You got to let go of the things that need to be let go of. And to get in touch with this intuitive part of yourself means seeing these signs and symbols around you, receiving the help that is meant to be coming towards you. And if you're looking for help in all the wrong places, then of course you're going to be like, where's my help? And maybe it's not help that you're necessarily looking for. Maybe it's just answers or clarity or guidance. But Spirit's trying to help you, but you need to get in connection with your spiritual side. You need to get in connection with your intuition, and then you'll start to see things a lot more clearly. Things may seem very unclear right now. Can I get a clarification for the Three of Pentacles in reverse here for Libra? Can I get a clarification for the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Libra? The Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like it's tough for you to let go of these kinds of connections of people that aren't really helping you, people that don't see eye to eye with you. Maybe even it's a workplace or coworkers who just like are really draining you. Like where you're trying to go in life is not in alignment with the workplace you're currently in, with the coworkers you have or the people that you're working on a project with. Maybe you have all these big ambitions and goals and dreams and you're trying to pursue them and live them out with the people around you, but it's like it's your dream and you're almost putting it on people around you who don't have the same dream as you. They don't share that. And so in order to pursue this more authentically and wholeheartedly, it needs to be pursued with people who actually want to pursue this, who are on the same page as you. And I feel like what's tough about this is that like you don't want to move away from these people. You don't want to move on from this because it's tough, and these connections are very valid, and they may be certain connections that are meant for other things. They may be connections that are meant to stay in your life, but in a very different way. Maybe they need to shift. Maybe these are people you're trying to like build a dream with and make things happen with, but really they're just like friends that are there for you. They're not people to start a business with or achieve great heights with. They're people that are meant to be in your life, but in a different way than you have this expectation of them to be. And it may be tough for you because there's this like moving on process that need to happen. There's this very personal journey that you're going through, and you're trying to bring along these people who don't want to go on it with you, or aren't meant to go on it with you, or just don't see the same end goal as you, and just aren't meant to go on this journey with you. And it may be tough for you, Libra, because I know how much you love being in partnership, you love being around others, but some journeys are meant to be taken alone, you know? And if you have this big, beautiful dream that you want to make happen, and no one is around you, like, trying to help you or understanding you, then maybe it's time to do it alone, you know? Can I get a clarification for the Knight of Pentacles here for Libra? The Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a part of you that's like, you know what? It's true. These people aren't gonna see eye to eye with me, and they're not meant to do this with me and go on this journey with me. And yeah, I can be hurt about it, or I can kind of let that go and just get down to work. Start putting more time, focus, and energy into this than putting the time, focus, and energy into these people. It's like, yeah, I was hurt about it, but I don't want to be anymore. I'm going to start to let go of that sorrow and that pain and that disappointment. And I'm gonna, get to work, get shit done. Start planning this out. Start trying to make this happen. Can I get a clarification for the Page of Wands for Libra? The Wheel of Fortune. Baby, this is really important. Whatever this is, it's very important for your growth, for your journey, or for something bigger. This could be whatever this ambition that you have about this thing that you're trying to do. It could be something that could be, excuse me, very impactful and very causing a lot of shifts. But I feel like once you step into this Page of Wands creativity, this passion, this power, it's going to make you feel very powerful, and something is going to shift. Something is going to start to make its way towards you, or something's going to happen in your favor. There's going to be a lot of luck that's coming your way, a lot of good fortune that's going to be on your side. And I think what's going to help facilitate this is honing in on what you need to do to make this happen, and cutting out the noise, aka the people that may not be a part of this journey. This is a journey that's just for you, or you're meant to do it with other people. And so whatever you need to do to get to that place of being comfortable doing this alone, or being comfortable moving away from these kinds of people, or moving away from them being involved in this part of your life, maybe shifting the relationships so that they are still in your life but not a part of this, something that's very special and important to you. Once you step into that Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, I'm dedicated, I'm creative, and I'm passionate, and I want this to happen. The Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune is going to be on your side. I love this for you, Libra. I am going to leave it there. This is going to be the end of your September reading. As always, in my description box, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, email, my Etsy link with stickers for sale, my Venmo, PayPal if you want to donate. And of course, if you want to book a reading with me, just reach out to me, my email, or DM me on anything. I would love to set up a reading with you. Libras, I hope you have a wonderful season. I hope that some of this tension in the planets doesn't cause too much disruption, but I hope it causes the right kind of disruption that puts you on the right path towards whatever this is that you're trying to achieve. I feel your ambition. I see you. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Do it alone if you need to, or find the right people who want to do this with you. I love you. Have a wonderful September and October, and I will see you in the next reading.